Good morning. It's October 23rd, and we're in 2 Timothy chapter 2. Verse 2 says, "And the things you have heard me say in the presence of many witnesses, entrust to reliable people who will be able to, will also be qualified to teach others." And that's one of those motivational verses for me as a teacher, as somebody who's had an opportunity to study at Bible college and seminary, and then put in a role where I get to teach others also. It's something that motivates me to stay focused on that one thing, to look for faithful people to pass this on to, so the next generation will also be able to hear and teach these things to the generations after them. It strikes me, even as I think about that, this is 2,000 years ago that Paul said this to Timothy, and it's still happening now. So the plan has been effective because it's been simple, it's been focused. Just hand these things off to the next generation and do it well. Then he gives three analogies here after that. He says, no one serving as a soldier gets entangled in civilian affairs, but rather he tries to please his commanding officer. Again, that's an analogy of focus. Don't get wrapped up in things that aren't the main focus of the mission, but be doing the things that are the central things, and then we won't get distracted and taken off course. It's really easy to find other things to grab your attention and to make you think they're the most important thing, but the most important thing is God's mission, and so we should live as if we are soldiers in this place, not distracted, not worried about things that aren't towards the central purpose of staying alive and helping to keep others alive as well. Um, Talks about that with an athlete too. Another analogy. Similarly, anyone who competes as an athlete does not receive the victor's crown except by competing according to the rules. And the instructions really is what this means as well. So Paul is just admonishing Timothy to stick with the instructions that he's been given and not to get distracted by other things or try to do it another way or make up a new set of rules. Just stick to the rules that are already laid down. Nothing that needs to be reinvented or innovated here. It's just sticking with what Paul has already given. So we are lucky in a lot of senses that we have the instructions right here in God's Word, that we have others who have lived faithful lives in front of us, and so we can follow after their example and do what they've done, and that will lead us to success. So really good reminders from 2 Timothy chapter 2 today.